la calurosa bienvenida que hemos recibido en este amable país y esta hermosa ciudad de Tena, que nos hace sentir como en casa, y saludar los esfuerzos y el compromiso manifestado por el gobierno ecuatoriano en pro del desarrollo sostenible y las iniciativas que han brindado en ese proceso. Pasando al inglés, I must say that the honor has been thrust on me to lead our delegation to this important meeting because the Honorable Minister, Vice President and Minister of Foreign Affairs of Guyana was unable to join us on this occasion. However, he has asked that I convey his regrets as well as his greetings and best wishes for the success of our deliberations. That success is already assured in the view of our delegation by the excellent work that has been done under the leadership of Undersecretary General Santiago Apunte and the Ecuadorian team over the past few days. Our meeting today marks an important milestone in the growth, evolution, and renewal of ACTO, as the organization comes to a new stage of maturity in addressing the challenges of sustainable development in today's world. Guyana was pleased to accompany the organization and its member states in confronting that challenge since the signing of the Treaty of Amazonian Cooperation in 1978. And our commitment to sustainable development remains undiminished to this day. That commitment has found expression in many ways over the past 40 years, and today finds its latest expression in the pursuit of a grain state development strategy which will shape the course of our development efforts for the foreseeable future, taking into account, of course, the important understandings and agreements reached through the Agenda 2030 and the Sustainable Development Goals, and ever mindful of the overriding challenge posed by climate change to our efforts at development today. We are encouraged by the progress that ACTO has made in the years of its existence, reflected in important advances in areas related to forests, water resources, indigenous issues, and important social questions, such as health and, of course, the environment. But we are ever conscious that much more remains to be done. Indeed, the pursuit of sustainable development is an unending quest that must reckon with the realities of a changing world. And in that regard, ACTO itself must continue in the process of renewal and adaptation to enable a more robust, a more efficacious response and a harnessing of our common efforts in addressing the formidable challenges that confront us, both as we seek jointly and severally to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, to address the challenge of climate change, to ensure that the resources that mark the Amazon region are maintained, are preserved, are conserved, are renewed, so that succeeding generations may enjoy the benefit that they provide. The delegation of Guyana is confident that the decisions that we have taken in Tena will foster the continued growth and development of ACTO. Here we have laid or taken important steps in laying the foundation for a more vibrant and viable organization. These aspects are fully delineated in the Declaration of Tena. And I will just highlight a few as I bring my remarks to a close. First, the recommitment to refining and realigning our strategic focus. Very important, we believe, in the face of the current conjuncture, where sustainability has been elevated as an indispensable guidepost of our actions in support of development, where the need for coherent efforts across sectors, across issues, and across institutions becomes imperative. And in that context, we welcome the initiative announced by the delegation of Ecuador, the initiative of the Ecuadorian president, and are pleased to accompany the consensus that seeks to bring that initiative forward in the context of our efforts to pursue and to renew our strategic agenda going beyond 2018. We have taken important actions in relation to the financial viability of ACTO, endorsing a long-term strategy on finance to ensure that the organization is equipped with the resources necessary, but also that we deploy the resources available to the most effective purposes. We have committed to finalizing work to ensure the institutional continuity and strengthening of the organization through agreed succession arrangements. We have highlighted the importance of gender as a key cross-cutting dimension of our work, and we look forward to the measures that we will agree to give due effect to this understanding. We have taken account of important events that mark our calendar going forward, notably the World Water Forum, the 8th World Water Forum, which for the first time will be hosted within the Amazon space, and we are grateful to the government and the people of Brazil for offering the facilities of this important encounter. We pledge our commitment to the success of that forum and to building on the efforts that we have made together in advancing action in this important area. There are many other agreements which I will not spell out at this point, all captured in the declaration and the minutes of our deliberations to date. Permit me to close by expressing again our recognition and thanks to the government and people of Ecuador, but also to the Secretary General and the dedicated team of the ACTO Secretariat for their unstinting support to our efforts. We look forward to building on the results of this meeting and to ensuring that as we approach the 40th anniversary of ACTO's service to humanity, that we will indeed renew the foundations that have helped us to come this far and deploy efforts with greater impact on the peoples whom we represent in this Amazonia. Muchísimas gracias.